George Bosco.
The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to say nothing. These are the words of Edmund Burke in England 250 years ago. It's a very common and popular quotation. Now, why am I using this quotation? Well, let me tell you, when I have dinner with my wife, she gives me the evil eye. That is, after I've poured the fourth glass of red wine. She's giving me the evil eye. My little granddaughter, 3.5 years of age, Annabelle, she thinks I'm evil. Why? Because I say, no, you cannot have another ice cream. You've already had two. The mother says, oh, she can have another one. I sit there fuming, but say nothing. Now, on a more serious matter, I would like to explain to you what is meant by the term evil. Thousands of books have been written by people about evil, but I want to explain that evil, in the context that I'm referring to, is a contradiction of the 10 commandments and the moral values. And I'm going to give you some examples tonight on exactly why I think that we, in many ways, are contradicting 10 commandments. And some of us are being evil by doing nothing. The majority of the laws are universal. I would like to point to the evil of the atom bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki by the United States in 1945, killing over 100,000 people. Now that was, the president at the time knew that the war, Japan was virtually defeated. They were ready and they were willing to surrender. They didn't have to drop that atomic bomb on those two places. Scientists put in petitions to the President Truman saying, don't drop the bomb. But they went ahead and did it anyway. Not enough people spoke out. You can't sit back and do nothing. Another example, what about the church and all the priests and the clergy? Doesn't matter what church you're talking about, and the sexual abuse of little innocent children. That has been going on for how many years? A long time. People know or knew, yet they did nothing. And it's continued because people did nothing. What about Mr. Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein, and his interview techniques in finding talent? If you look after me, I'll look after you. People knew that sort of abuse was going on. The casting couch method has been in vogue for many, many years, but people knew. Why didn't they speak out? They did nothing. It's only in retrospect that people have come out and said, yes, it happened to me a long time ago. But I want to focus on something more important. I want to talk about war and the illegalities of war. What is happening at the moment in the Middle East? What's happening with Saudi Arabia and what they're doing, killing millions, or not millions, thousands of innocent people in Yemen. And guess what? America is supplying the arms. They're training the troops. They're complicit. They're assisting. Thousands of women and children are dying. And because we, Australians, are allies of America, we are also complicit. Yet, what is our government doing? We are doing nothing. Not a peep. We're not the only ones, of course, but there's a lot of others. But we've got these terrible things happening in the world, yet people are doing nothing. Are you one of those? What do you do if you know that somebody is doing something illegal or something to injure another person? Do you say nothing? Or do you do something positive? It's important for humankind to take action. It's terribly important that responsible people don't sit back and leave it to others and do nothing. We need to take action. Don't sit back and wait. If you know something's wrong, do something about it. How can you live with yourself in your own heart saying that I knew this was going on and I didn't do anything about it? Terrible. I'm sure that nobody wants to meet their maker with that on their mind. However, there's still time. I have faith in human nature, and I think that responsible people will in fact realise that they should not do nothing.